old shirt while I'm like doing a lot of dusting and cleaning and organizing. But I did want to do this video for y'all real quick. I'm gonna get my little workout in when I'm done, and then I'm gonna go get in the shower, and then I gotta finish cleaning and all that other stuff. But I'm gonna tell y'all how I'm losing 15 to 20 pounds every month without trying. Okay, y'all. So come on in so we can talk about how I'm doing this. I also noticed that my body is healing faster. Okay. I like got some injuries, some cuts over the past month, and they're all healing so fast, like they're fading so fast. So I think that's also a part of my diet. So we're going to get into it. Now, if you are one of those people that's like picky and critical about diets, don't even watch this video. Like, don't. We don't want critical people in here. Okay? Because some of the foods I'm going to show y'all is foods that I'm eating on a budget. Okay? It makes no sense to eat very expensive when you're trying to lose weight. You might as well save money and make it work. Okay. Now, before I get into my diet and routine, I want to say that this content is not for fair use. So don't go using my content without giving me credit. Okay. So let's get it. The very first thing is what I learned over a month ago is that morning meal is the critical meal. It's the most critical meal, your very first meal. Whether it's you're eating it at brunch time or when you get up, okay? So make sure that is that's like you're fueling your tank up for the first time. So you need to be very mindful. So this is what I do on my morning meal. I literally have tea. I do like the Chinese people do, Asian people do. I have tea. 3 days a week, I might have coffee because they drink coffee. So they looking thin, so I drink coffee. But most of the days, my first morning drink is tea. It's a medicinal tea that I make, or I use a medicinal type of tea. So in my tea is always salt. I know this sounds wild, but in my morning tea is lemon, salt, potassium, no salt, normally a little bit of apple cider vinegar, lemon, and sometimes a little bit of cucumber, sometimes. Or I might put a little bit of orange juice. But always in my morning tea is salt. Your body has been laying all night. It's been sweating. You know, you need electrolytes. You need salt. So the first thing I do is I hit my body. I'm not doing snake juice because I'm not putting like a teaspoon or tablespoon of salt in it. I'm just giving myself a little shot of that salt. Because what I do with my diet is I put salt in all 3 of my meals and my morning tea. This way I don't have to like slam my body with a bunch of salt with a big salty drink in the morning. If you want to do that, that's fine. Now, the days that I feel real tired, like I did a lot of work the day before, my morning drink will be snake juice. But if I'm not that tired and I didn't do a whole lot of work the day before, my morning juice will just have a little bit of salt in it. So I might shake the salt shaker like 3 times, okay, in my tea. And you're not going to taste the salt, okay, because you're going to put honey in there too. So what I do is I put 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey in my tea, 3 shakes of salt, a little bit of ginger, at least a slice of lemon, okay, and a splash of apple cider vinegar. That is my power drink, like a little boost me in the morning drink, okay. I may put a little bit of thyme in here if I want to get a detox. Now, the tea I may use is normally a metabolism support tea, or it is black tea, or it is lavender tea, or it is a tea for stress relief. So all the things that we would go through internally in the morning is how I choose my teas. Okay? I don't just drink tea because it tastes good. I drink tea for what I need internally in the morning and spiritually. So I know if it works for me spiritually, it's going to work for me physically. So I will have like lavender tea. Now I'm going to show you all the tea. Some examples of some of the tea that I actually have. Okay? So some of the tea that I have is by, the company is by, hold on y'all, let me get it. Okay, Harney and Sons. Harney and Sons is a good tea company. Harney and Sons. Okay, Harney and Sons. So I have the London blend, the Earl Grey, and the lavender. Okay. Now, I normally have 2 cups of tea before lunch. 2 cups of tea before lunch. Like the Asian people do. Like the Indian people do. Now, let's say I still need a boost after I have that tea. I will literally have a 0 sugar juice, like grape juice. Okay. Now, the reason why I get 0 sugar is because I want to control the sugar intake. If I can control the sugar intake, I can control the calorie intake. So I will have the sugar-free juice, and I might put a teaspoon of sugar in there. So basically, the calories are still going to be under 100 calories per cup. See? I'm still controlling the calorie intake by controlling the sugar intake. Because most people don't do that. Most people, they buy drinks that already have the sugar in it, and they don't realize that the calories are increased because of the sugar intake. So if you get 0 sugar drinks, then you can go ahead and apply the sugar if you want. Okay? So if you want to, it's optional. So if I feel like I need a little bit more energy boost and the tea didn't quite work, even though I put honey in the tea, like 2 tablespoons of honey, I will go ahead and have my 0 sugar, low calorie juice. See, only 5 calories per 8 ounce. I might put a little bit of sugar in there. Okay. What I like about this is it keeps me from eating candy, but I also get to control the sugar intake, how much sugar I want in my body. Now, sugar is not the enemy, y'all. It's about how much sugar you put in your body all at once and in a 24-hour period. So giving yourself little shots of sugar through your day is okay. Okay, we're talking about the granulated sugar. All right. Now, there are some juices that are for energy. Grape juice, pineapple juice, apple juice. Okay? If you are trying to lose weight, you have to have control over your energy levels, especially through food. So your drinks have to be for energy. They have to be superfoods for your blood type, because superfood drinks fruit for your blood type is the foods that give you energy. Pineapples, apples, grapes, and berries. Okay? All right. You can get this at Walmart. All right. Now, you can even make a super juice tea. You can actually take your tea that you made and pour it in a bigger cup and then pour your 8 ounce of juice in here. Shake it up. Now you got your juice with your shot of sugar, with your teaspoon of sugar, with your tea blend, all in one drink. Okay? And that's like your pick-me-up drink. Now, if you don't like that's one of the things I do. The other drink that I'll have is a cucumber lemon drink with ginger. And I will only have that with honey and salt. Okay. Now, I put this on 2 meals a day. See this right here? See this right here? Soy sauce. This goes on my lunch and my dinner. If it doesn't go on my meat, it goes on my veggies. Okay? When you're sweating all day, you're working out, you're walking, you're getting cardio in, you're sweating your salts out, you will definitely start to get weak. You will feel like you can't move around, you'll get lazy, low vibration, and then you won't move your body and burn calories. Salt does help your body to get an energy boost. So soy salt. Now I know some of y'all be like, oh, the Snake Juice community. I try to stick with foods that actually have salt in it. Okay? So I will have soy salt. The only time I actually will put regular salt in my food will be my tea and my dinner meal if I want extra salt. Other than that, I normally only put soy salt in my last two meals, and my first meal has table salt. So my first meal may have the table salt. Okay? One of my meals don't have soy salt. Two of them have soy salt, one don't. Okay? So two of my meals have soy sauce. One of my meals don't. Now, when I decide to have noodles on a budget, I split it in half. So this cup equals 2 meals. So I will have half of this cup with protein, and that'll be my meal. And then the other half of this cup with protein will be my second meal. So I might have a can of tuna with half of this cup with some Brussels sprouts. Okay, maybe a little bit of green beans in to give me extra energy. And then I'll put my soy sauce on it. Okay, the other half of this cup will be maybe with my chicken breast, my Brussels sprouts, or my zucchini, and with the soy sauce on it. That would be my second meal. This is supposed to be for 2 meals. See this here? Okay. All right. Oatmeal, if you're on a budget. Each oatmeal pack is an actual meal. Okay? Meaning this. It's supposed to be a part of your meal. A part of your meal. So you have to add something extra to that pack of oatmeal. What you can add to that is chocolate. Okay? Chocolate. Dark sweetened chocolate. What I like to have on the side, okay, is one of these. But not a whole one. I don't have a whole one. So if I don't have the Nature's Bakery oatmeal package, which is 170 calories, which is perfect. Perfect for your carb. Okay? I learned that per meal your carb should not exceed 200. That's what I've learned. Okay? So my morning meal, my carb from grains is always under 200. Always. Okay. So this package is 110 per package. So if I open this and have me a piece of this chocolate brownie whole grain, that's coming to 170 calories. See? That's going to come. Half of this package with one of these packages. There it is. I got 170 calories in grains. Oatmeal. Okay? Your morning meal needs to have horse food. Okay? Since we don't really mess with wheat, we eat oatmeal instead of wheat. So your morning meal should have a variety of what the horses and the goats are allowed to eat. Let me repeat that one more time. A variety of what the horses and the goats are allowed to eat. If you're eating meat in your morning meal, you should be eating a very little bit, because horses don't eat meat and goats are not really allowed to have chicken, even though they like chicken. If they're given chicken, they're given a small amount. Okay? So most mornings, people are in goat or horse energy. So eat accordingly. Now, if you need the meat in your morning diet, only this far you should go is with eggs. Sorry, y'all. Your morning meal really need to stay away from it. Just stay away from it. Okay? Your body is too sensitive to the toxins that come through actual meat. We're not talking about eggs. So when you wake up, you're detoxing. So why would you eat sausages and bacon and pork and all that when you know you need to detox for the first few hours of your day? So what I do is I have poached eggs. I have poached eggs with uh with grains on the side. Okay, oatmeal less than 200 calories, and I will have Brussels sprouts, and I will have my energy drink that I made, okay, with my juice. And I will have my banana. My banana. Notice you did not hear me say I had meat. See, energy is energy. You don't need a lot of protein when you wake up. You need enough protein so that you can hit that protein synthesis that you got when you wake up, when your body's trying to finish building muscle. So you do need to give your body protein on the first meal, but it doesn't need a lot. It doesn't need a lot. What it needs is the other energy that comes through grains and fruits and vegetables. Okay? All right. Well, there you have it. So, if I don't want to eat oatmeal in Nature's Bakery, oatmeal, and I love this company. I eat all their grains. I will have this. You can get this at Walmart. This is naturally flavored, 100% cocoa. Cocoa has good benefits for hormones. So if you're a middle-aged woman, you might want to have this as your breakfast, as your grain carb. So notice 1 cup is 180. So that's perfect. It's still under 200 calories. So I can have 1 cup of this with an average of a half a cup of milk in here, preferably 2% milk, skim milk, or almond milk, or soy milk. It would be better to have it with soy milk or almond milk because it's low calories and it's better for you if you're a middle-aged woman. Okay. So I just stick to still having my banana, my Brussels sprouts, or zucchini. Okay. Zucchini is important for magnesium. You need magnesium when you wake up in the morning. You need magnesium. So having zucchini in your morning meal is very important. And having cucumbers, because cucumbers are important for vitamin B. So I prefer to just have me some Brussels sprouts and zucchini. Okay, I will have Brussels sprouts with my morning meal and then zucchini as a snack or with my lunch. I have zucchini every day. I find that I think better, my mind is clearer, and I'm getting more downloads and I get more ideas when I eat zucchini every day. It's that powerful for your mind. Okay. Now, my dinner meals, I normally have rice on the side or half 100 and something calories worth of noodles. Okay, it's always under 200, always under 290 calories for my dinner meal if it's noodles. Now, I don't like to eat a lot of chicken, so I will alternate between the chicken and there's only certain fish I eat: haddock, tuna, and whiting. And here's why. Those fish seem to have a lower toxicity to them. Okay? They don't taste so fishy, and they're not so thick. They're not so thick, so they're not so overdoing it with their toxins. So I prefer to eat the thinner fish. Thinner fish, like haddock is thinner, so is tuna, small game, or sardines, and whiting. That's the only fish I eat. Only fish I eat. Now, I'll alternate between that and chicken, or I'll have, normally, if I have chicken, it's actually the smallest amount that I have that day. I never have more than a chicken breast. Never more. Never more. And I don't eat anything with skin on it. I don't fry nothing. I don't use butter. I don't use grease. Okay? I don't do it, y'all. And my chicken has no skin. I eat my chicken baked if I eat chicken. But I also eat small thigh or breast, and it's small. My chicken normally has no more than 40 grams of protein in it. Now, I prefer not to eat that much on my dinner. So I will cut my chicken in half and have half of it as a snack and the other half with my dinner. I don't like to jam down a chicken breast. Okay? I don't like to do that. Meaning just fire on a chicken breast. So I will break the chicken breast in half and eat half of it as a snack between lunch and dinner. Then the other half I'll have with my noodles or my rice. Okay? All right, so I'm helping y'all. Now, I never skip on my salt. I never skip on my honey. I never skip on my lemons. Lemon, soy sauce, and honey and salt is an everyday thing for me. Bananas is an everyday thing for me. One a day vitamin is an everyday thing for me. I also take creatine 4 days a week because as a middle-aged woman, it's harder to fill in the muscle space. So I might take creatine and macaroot and arginine, okay? I like to take my supplements. Now, so y'all have that. A couple days a week, 3 days a week, I take a brain vitamin. And that helps make sure that I get enough of my vitamins since I have vitamin absorption problems. All right. Whenever I eat, I move around. I never sit down after I eat. When I eat, I go for a walk. I exercise. I clean. I move my body for at least 20 minutes after I eat, whether it's just a walk around the block or I'm walking all around the house doing stuff. I use up my food. I don't sit there and let the food sit in me and be heavy. Okay, it's not good. Like that actually hurts your weight loss. You think that you're sitting in, you know, that you ate low calories and you're sitting, so you're good. It's not good. Now, some days a week, I will have a nightcap before I go to bed, or a short glass of wine, or I might have a screwdriver, you know, before I go to bed. I find that like the research about wine and screwdrivers, like having that several days a week, it does have benefits. You'll notice your skin is better. I just see benefits in it. Like people need to stop saying that just because you drink wine, you're an automatic alcoholic. That's not true. So I'm so tired of people saying that. You know, that's ridiculous. That's like saying somebody's a crackhead because they eat sugar. That's like ridiculous. Okay. So I shared some of my diet, y'all. If I happen to get low energy, I will just drink some of my low calorie, sugar-free juice. I will just have like a little short glass like that. Gives me energy without the excess calories. All right. I work out 3 days a week and my workouts are short. They're never more than 10 minutes long because I don't want to spike cortisol levels. And I do aerobics, not aerobics. I do aerobics. 3 days a week, I do HIIT. Now, and I might do HIIT in something that I'm doing. I might do it in jumping jacks, or I might do running in place HIIT. Okay, but either at least 3 days a week, I do HIIT. I also do my exercises like the horses several days a week. I will walk slow, and then I'll start walking faster, and then I'll start walking faster, and then I'll just start running. Okay? I find when I do that type of exercise outdoors, like the horses would do, like once or twice a day, I find that my body is definitely stronger by the end of that week. And I do find that I'm not as hungry. My cravings is gone, but I also find I'm in happier spirits and my cortisol levels are fixed. So I really think that having a diet that's similar to the horses, especially in the morning hours and before bed, is important. Diet and exercises in the morning and before bed, this like the horses, like the horse, is important for losing weight and getting in shape. So if you are having trouble with losing weight because of your nighttime eating, you probably need to go for a night walk and you need to eat fruit. You need some sort of fruity drink that is that you really enjoy but don't have a lot of calories in it. So you need to pre-make it like a fruit salad and maybe add a couple of seeds in there, couple of grain, maybe, a little bit of spinach, and you have that and you eat that before you go to bed. After you go for a night walk, then you eat that before you go to bed. That's going to keep you from gaining a lot of weight because that's such low calories. If you have berries and grapes, a little bit of berries and grapes and seeds with some spinach, a little salad with cucumbers and, your little low calorie juice is only 5 calories per cup, you're not going to gain weight 9 times out of 10. As long as you are under your maintenance. So you can have that. All right. I find that the additional snack that you have at night, like when you wake up at night and you're hungry or you can't go to sleep, so you decide to go eat, that is the meal that will break or make your diet. That meal and the breakfast meal. Okay? So you do need a backup low-calorie meal, very low-calorie meal that you can eat in case you get a little hungrier before you go to bed. For some of y'all, could be, a little handful of pretzels. Those little pretzels? There's a couple of pretzels. That's only about 100 calories, with your little low-calorie juice or whatever. Or you might need something salty. I don't know if any of y'all drink, but you might want to have a martini with the salt, the salt. Sometimes you can't sleep and you think you're hungry. You just need more salt in your diet. So, have you some zucchini, cut some zucchini up and put some salt on it and eat that before you go to bed. With some berries on the side. Just think about what I'm saying with some of the tips I gave y'all. But I do know that if you don't go outside by 12 o'clock, your diet's probably going to be messed up because vitamins and food can only do but so much. You need the nutrients that's in the air as well. You need that sky. So make a personal goal that before you eat your second meal, you will go outside for 30 minutes. Whether it's you walk for 20 minutes and sat for 10 minutes. Go outside before lunch. Or you're going to find that you're going to think maybe the food's not working, you're not getting all the nutrients. You have to be fed by the outdoors too. You have to be fed by the trees and all of that, y'all. Okay? My personal goal is to be outside 3 times a day. 3 times a day. I've decided to lose the weight slowly. Now, I put some weight back on because I could tell I had too much skinny fat. So what I'm doing is losing the weight slower while building muscle, while getting firmer. So I'm losing maybe 10 to 15 pounds a month through cardio and dieting. Now, if I want to lose it faster and keep my muscle, then I can always do just snake juice for 3 days. Okay, but here's the thing about being a woman. When you lose fat, you also lose your breast. Okay? So this is why I don't recommend trying to lose the weight fast if you're a big-breasted woman. So if you're a big-breasted woman, you don't want to lose the weight fast. I'm just telling it like it is, y'all. If you have been losing the weight fast and you notice that the breast ain't as plump right there, I highly recommend that maybe you bulk a little bit while training your breast, bulk a little bit, and then lose the weight slower so that you keep the bulkiness of your breast, but you lose any other belly fat you put on. So I don't want to lose 40 pounds in a month. I don't want super fast weight loss. I just want to get my 10 pounds down a month at least. So that basically, if I keep with the 10 pounds minimum losing a month, That means by August, I'm going to look pretty good. By my birthday, I'm going to look pretty good. By July, July, Leo season, I'm going to look pretty good. All right. So that means by let's say January, February, March, April, May, 10, 20, 30, 40, I'll be down 40 pounds. February, March, April, May, I'll be down 40 pounds before summer. I'm going to look pretty good in here. I'm going to look pretty good in here for the end of spring. I mean, for the beginning of the middle of spring and summer. And fall, I'm going to just be like, I'm going to just look real good. Okay? So I hope y'all doing what I'm doing. Just look, if you're losing 10 pounds a month, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Okay? You're not going to really get no skinny fat and loose skin losing 10 pounds a month. If you lose 10 pounds a month, you're going to look much better in the summer. So just look at it like at least I'm going to look better for the summer. Okay? Remember, you don't want to overcarb it. When you overcarb eating, you get hungrier. So make sure that if you're eating hoagies, like say you're eating a 12-inch hoagie, you want to take half the bread off that hoagie and put the rest of the meat from the other side of that hoagie on the 6-inch. If you're eating hoagies, like takeout hoagies, you need to eat no more than 6-inch length bread on your meal. Okay? Unless that's your only meal, unless you're doing 1 meal a day. If it's not 1 meal a day, that hoagie better not be longer than a 6-inch. Okay, so just keep that in your mind. When you ordering 12-inch hoagies, some of y'all that's ordering that for like dinner, and you had 2 meals already, you better go ahead and cut that half of that hoagie away, the bread away. And then you definitely want to go for a walk. In the 90s when we ate, we went dancing. We didn't just eat and sit around and sit on YouTube. So you want to eat and go somewhere. Just go for a walk up the street to the store and see what they got on clearance. Be curious to find out what your stores have on clearance. Like actually walk to them. If you go to the mall, park your car on the other side of the mall and walk all the way across the parking lot to the store you want to go to. Okay, make it like a scavenger hunt. I'm just trying to see what's on clearance at these stores 3-4 days a week. You will start to lose weight because that's like 100 calories. Most people burn 100 calories walking around the store. So, at least you'll be smaller. You're losing the weight. So like for me, like when it gets close to lunchtime, I leave. I don't sit in here. Lunchtime come, I'm out. I go somewhere and then I do something artistic. And then between 3 and 6, I go somewhere again and I do something artistic again. Did y'all see what I'm saying? I'm not just going for a morning walk. I'm getting out of my house 3 times a day by foot. If you skip days not walking, you're going to put the weight back on. Okay? So find a way, a reason to go to get those walks in 3 times a day. Put on your favorite music, download some audiobooks. If you need to lose weight and you having trouble walking, you might as well go get you an audiobook account online and listen to some audiobooks while you're walking. So you don't get bored from walking. If it's cold, bundle up. Get some hat and gloves and scarves and a coat and get you one of those containers that will keep your coat, your low-fat cocoa hot or your tea hot. My daughter bought me one. I'm about to get it out later on and set it up here. Just do it like that. Take a book with you so that when you sit somewhere, you can read your book when you're resting, and then put your audio book on your phone and walk home. It's just that simple, y'all. It's just that simple. If you don't get out your house, you're like screwed. Okay? That was so good. So hydration, y'all. If you don't hydrate enough through your day, it's going to be hard to lose weight. Don't let yourself dehydrate. And the only way to really hydrate is juice and vegetables. And snake juice. That's the only way to hydrate yourself. Electrolyte, lemon, cucumbers. Okay? Oh, thank you very much. Hi, Aisha. Oh, I didn't see y'all comments. Hi, Shauna. Y'all don't got my glasses on. I gotta go like this. I gotta go all the way up on it. Thank you very much. But I think we need to glorify juice. We need to glamorize drinking juice. Like, we need to like just glamorize that, because you don't need a lot of protein. The body don't. You don't need a lot of meat and stuff. You actually need more hydration stuff. So we do need to get into glamorizing hydrating. Look at me, y'all. I'm not to be messed with, y'all. I don't play. Especially since I got all this cleaning to do. It's drying me out, running around here, spraying stuff down. I was over there cleaning the china cabinets, y'all. And then I'm going to go and scrub the cabinets down over there. I scrubbed the stove. I got to scrub the toaster. I got to do the upstairs bathroom. I got to put laundry away. Still get in the shower. I want to do all the TVs and everything. Woo. January is that kind of month. That Capricorn energy, that Capricorn and Aquarius energy will make you cleaning. Will make you clean, clean, clean. So, yeah. Hydration, y'all. This feels so good. I'm gonna put a little bit of honey in here. I don't care what nobody say. Honey do hydrate. Okay? It do hydrate. I feel the hydration. Yeah. That's good. When I go to the store later, y'all, I'm straight stocking up on juice. I'm going to be like the juice queen from now on. Shoot, I might do a 3-day juice cleanse just to do it. Yeah. I might just go like 2-3 days where it's like all juices and nothing else. I'd be so happy to have juice, y'all. I'll be waking up like, I can't wait to have my juice. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all later. If y'all enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. Bye, everybody. Thank you for the donations. Bye, Asha.